Wakan, Wanang, Nutriong, Warandri Woirong, Mering, Meringi, Morong, Meringi, Ba, Marichi, Meringi.
Okay, I need you to be on your very best behaviour for this video. We're talking about a sensitive subject.
Come on, Bearing, you can't start a video off like that. You know me.
We're talking about Australian Aboriginals.
That ain't no Aboriginal, fella.
I beg your pardon, what did I just say?
What? That's best behaviour.
They are Aboriginal people.
Oh, come off it. There's a ranger, for fuck's sake.
I know, it's an Australian Aboriginal ranger.
There's no Fanta Aboriginals out there.
Fanta-original.
Fanta-originals.
Anyway, the Australian Aboriginal population has exploded in recent decades. Did you know that?
Why?
Well, I don't know. It's a complete mystery. I mean, it couldn't have anything to do with all the perks and grants and benefits.
Yeah. Yeah, have you ever seen those forms? What even is a Christmas Islander?
A Torres Strait Islander.
Yeah, don't the Christmas fuckers get perks too?
Well, I don't know if Christmas Island is like a people's. Torres Strait Island is.
Oh, is that where they send the criminals?
Yeah, that's where they send the criminals. Well, they used to, or something like that.
Illegal immigrants.
So in 1986, the Aboriginal population was 1.4% of Australians. And in 2021, that exploded to 3.2% of the population.
Tell me, how is this happening?
Well, I think a lot more people are just finding their Aboriginal roots. And I have a confession to make. I did a 23andMe, and it turns out I am actually 1/4% Aboriginal.
You look like you could have been in the Waffen-SS.
That is disrespectful! So anyway, there's this guy, Fanta Pants is an Aboriginal. He found his Aboriginal roots just like me. There's this chick, she's Aboriginal. Give her land rights now. We got this bird, pure Aboriginal. Well, not pure. She's probably like 1/4% Aboriginal.
It's like borderline albino.
I know. And we got this chick. She's an Aboriginal too.
Oh, fuck off.
So you can't get mad at me for making Aboriginal jokes. I'm just making fun of my own, you know what I mean? Now, just on the Torres Strait Islanders, did I ever tell you the story about my brother, one of my brothers, you know, the electrician? When he was 16, he left school and he started his apprenticeship and he got a form for the trade school or whatever. And he's filling out the form. And in Australia, a popular question on these forms is, are you an Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander? And he's looked at the form and he thought, well, I'm not an Aboriginal.
It's either option 1 or 2.
I must be a Torres Strait Islander. So he's thinking, why the fuck were my textbooks so cheap this year? So there's benefits is what I'm getting at. So we're going to have a look at some of Australia's whitest Aboriginals. You ready?
Let's do it, mate.
Let's have a look. Let's go. So the communist premier of Victoria, I'm so glad we moved away from Victoria, apologised to the Aboriginals again.
This Parliament expresses our formal and sincere apology to First Peoples of Victoria for the harm inflicted upon them. This Parliament becomes a place of reckoning, and that reckoning has meaning for all of us who call Victoria home.
So she's I mean, how many fucking times have we apologised now? My people are sick of apologies.
What was that fucking referendum again?
The referendum that failed, the referendum that was voted down, the voice.
Yeah, what was the whole point of that again?
Well, they were going to make like a shadow Aboriginal government and give Aboriginals all sorts of further rights. And we voted it down. We said, no, this is unequal treatment of the population.
It was a spectacular failure. That's all I remember.
It was, yeah. But Victoria did it anyway. Victoria did a treaty with the Aboriginal people of Victoria and they created the Aboriginal Assembly. So this is like a parliament of Aboriginals kind of thing, who get like consulted about laws and things to do with Aboriginals and land and blah, 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 blah. So this treaty that Victoria did with the Aboriginals, it was done in 2025. The Act establishes a First Peoples representative and deliberative body named Gelang Wal.
You're going to struggle with this.
Why? It's my people's language. And the treaty was to address obviously past wrongs. A Victorian government inquiry, URUK in my people's language, found earlier this year that colonial settlers committed genocide against Indigenous people in the state. It was just a little bit of fucking genocide.
Just a little.
For fuck's sake. No, you got to be real careful about joking about Aboriginal things. That was obviously a joke. We're not joking about genocide. Remember Isaac Butterfield landed himself in a spot of bother over Aboriginal jokes?
Yes.
White people in Australia never really culturally appropriated Aboriginal culture because there's nothing that we really wanted except for the kids. Let's be honest, we never looked at tapping sticks and thought, oh fuck, we need those. Have you ever seen a transgender Aboriginal? Of course you haven't. They're hard to spot because the ladies already look like blokes. There you go.
Oh, dear.
So he got hauled in front of the Queensland Human Rights Tribunal for that joke.
Yeah, it's like the Leslie Jones Milo Yiannopoulos thing.
Yeah, but Milo only got banned from Twitter. He didn't get dragged in front of a human rights tribunal. How stupid is that?
Yeah.
Anyway, Isaac won that whole thing because they were, in fact, jokes at the end of the day. But my people just need to learn how to take a joke.
Bearing, you look like a fucking Viking. I can't take you seriously when you say this.
Are you disrespecting my Aboriginality?
There's no Aboriginality in Vikings.
It is 0.25%. Land rights now, bitch. And I have a good mind to take you to the Human Rights Tribunal. So anyway, as part of this new Aboriginal Parliament, right, it all just kicked off last week apparently. The first speech was made in Parliament by this brave Aboriginal woman, my sister.
Wakan, Wanang, Nutriong, Wurundjeri Woiwurrung, Mering, Merengi, Morong, Merengi, Ba, Merichi, Merengi.
Inspirational.
I don't know, but I've got the hankering for some meringue right now.
Meringue.
Yeah.
Now, I want to take a slight tangent here. Although I am an Aboriginal person, I find welcome to countries. I find them ridiculous. I think the 99.75% of me finds them ridiculous. The 0.25% thinks they are fantastic.
Because it's overcooked.
It is overcooked.
They do it at everything.
Well, you know Derryn Hinch?
Yes.
So Derryn Hinch is like a news guy. He was on radio. He was on TV in like the 90s and shit. He was like a senator at one point. He's a real conservative. I suppose he would be a bit like a fucking, what's the guy on Fox News, the American guy? I want to say Hannity, but not Hannity, the other guy, the old looking guy. I can't remember his name. But that would be like the American equivalent sort of thing. But Derryn Hinch died.
Oh, Jesus.
Derryn Hinch died recently at 82. He'd had like a liver transplant in his like 50s or 60s or something. And he died, the poor bloke, God rest his soul. So Victoria held a state funeral for him, right? And they did a fucking welcome to country at the funeral.
Oh, wow.
Aussie slam welcome to country at Derryn Hinch's state funeral. And here's Derryn Hinch himself tweeting last year, booing was disrespectful on Anzac Day. But welcome to country should not have been there. Diggers fought and died for all Australians. So Derryn Hinch, not a welcome to country guy.
Yeah, not a fan.
Anyway, you know Ray Martin, another TV personality. He actually spoke at Derryn Hinch's funeral.
He could never really understand the plight of Aboriginal people and the need for reconciliation. It was his blind spot, if you like. He was against the voice referendum. He wouldn't have much cared for today's welcome mark, as beautiful as was, welcome to country. It's all overdone, he used to say.
So this is at Derryn Hinch's own funeral. His buddy Ray Martin said, listen, he would have fucking hated that. Why did you do that? I find that incredibly disrespectful. Like at the bloke's funeral. You've even got to welcome him to his own country at his funeral.
Before we consecrate your ashes to the ground.
Just know this was never your fucking land.
Yeah.
The 99.75% of me that is white finds that really, really distasteful. The 0.25 thinks it's awesome. We got this Aboriginal HR woman who battles with imposter syndrome.
I think it's the safest I have felt being an Indigenous woman. I was on country in Alice Springs and Uncle had genuinely understood my imposter syndrome and he just said to me, Kate, how do you have your coffee? And I said, I actually have an iced latte. And he said, I'm a long black myself.
She's got him. She's got imposter syndrome.
How do you go around telling people that with a straight face?
I know. And what even is the point of Aboriginality? Like, if you look like that, what's the point in saying, yeah, I'm a First Nations people? No, you're not. You're clearly fucking not.
I'm a black fella.
You're like me. You're 0.25% Aboriginal. She struggles with imposter syndrome. I find that really funny.
He said that coffee comes in all different colours. Some have it a little bit milkier, some have it darker than others, but coffee is coffee. And sister, you're one of us. And I think that was the moment where I realised that I had to embrace it and then show up, because I think mob right across Australia Post, if you can't see it, you can't understand it, you don't feel the same belonging. So it's my job as a leader in the company to show people my own discomfort so that hopefully I'm helping someone else be a little bit braver about coming forward and showing up in the way that they feel more authentic.
Oh, so she works for Australia Post. She's the Aboriginal coordinator or something for Australia Post. And she counsels other workers through their Aboriginal imposter syndrome.
I've never seen a coffee that white.
No, I think it's just milk at that point. So did you ever hear of Auntie Lisa?
Okay, this is getting worse.
No, this is a really funny comedian.
Oh, yeah, she got in trouble recently, yeah?
She got in trouble, yeah. She got cancelled and her friend did a fundraiser for her because she got fired from her job and shit.
Yeah.
They asked for 10 grand and she got like 50 so far. But she is really, really funny.
So I'm Auntie Lisa. I started identifying as a black fella a few months ago. Am I Aboriginal? Yes. Yes, I am. And I finally feel at peace with who I am. One of the mob. Aboriginal identity transcends skin colour. I am Aboriginal. End of story.
The petrol.
That was the part that got her in trouble, I think.
Yeah.
But why can't she identify as Aboriginal? I don't know if she's done a 23andMe like I have. So I don't know if she's a genuine Indigenous First Nation Koori person. But, you know, I'm happy to accept her as one of my own. She's a sister.
Yeah, she's one of the mob.
This is truth-telling. Now, who knows what women as property might look like? Yes, the blackfella could sell off or prostitute his own wife, daughter or sister. That's one example, correct?
That's right. We did do that. We did do that for a long time.
Wow, that was a law. They were allowed to do that.
Us black fellas.
fuck's sake, Barry.
It wasn't a law. Laws didn't exist in the dream time before you white settlers came.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I thought it was like a special allowance they gave them.
No. That's just part of our culture. That's how we live.
Some say it's just cherry picking information to push a certain agenda. Now, who's heard of cannibalism?
That's also true. We did do a bit of cannibalism, but it's, it's traditional Dreamtime cannibalism.
That's just bush tucker.
That's right. A bit of Steve on toast if you're hungry. Nothing wrong with that.
But for my people, truth-telling is an important step to healing. Application for government grants. Truth-telling. Required $1 million.
See, that one's not even that bad. There's nothing that's false in there.
There's the petrol can in the background.
Oh! Is that false though, Barry?
Listen, my people have been struggling for a while with the white fellas go juice. It's a problem, and I think I would like to tackle it in the community. I'm actually going to apply for a grant myself because I am part of the 3.2% new Aboriginals.
You know what my favourite government ad was ever? It was an ad with an Aboriginal woman in it who was about, she looked like she was in her third trimester of pregnancy, and it was about stopping drinking.
What a cut. We're going down to the pub, have a few beers. Come along.
Nah, I'm going down to the Congress clinic. Me and my partner just found out we're having a baby.
Hey, deadly.
Hey, fellas, did you know grog during, before and after pregnancy is no good for mum, baby, and myself? So I can't do it.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Yeah, no worries,
All
brother.
the best, eh?
Hey brother, I think it would be best if I come with you, yeah?
Yeah, come on then.
Grog before, during and after pregnancy is no good for dad, mum and bub. Drinking grog when pregnant can cause fetal alcohol spectrum disorder or FASD.
Yes, my people have also struggled with that too. And that is why you should pay reparations to the 0.25% of me. Visit SugarTits, she's got a channel.
Yes, I do.
Thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you later, mate.
See ya, mum.